Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Anjan Das from Department of Chemistry, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Pattankulattur, Chennai. So today I'm going to discuss about the some general terminology used in the pharmaceutical chemistry. So first, let us discuss about the what is pharmacophore. So pharmacophore is the three-dimensional arrangement of the essential structural features in a molecule that are responsible for its biological activity by interacting with the specific biological target, namely receptors and enzyme. So pharmacophore is not the overall molecule, but what are the different binding sites available in a particular drug molecule. Those are known as pharmacophores. So main features of pharmacophores are like a hydrogen bonding acceptor site. It could be atom that can accept a hydrogen bond. Example, oxygen or nitrogen. Hydrogen bond donor, atom present in the drug molecule. Okay, that could be a NH or OH group. A hydrophobic region, like non-polar region that interacts with the hydrophobic part of the target. And then aromatic ring, so aromatic system that can engage in the pipe by stacking or a hydrophobic interaction. Positive ionizable group, the group that can be protonated and carry a positive charge. And then negative ionizable group, that group that can be deprotonated and carry a negative charge. So what are the key features of pharmacophores? So it is not the whole molecule, but the important features. These features are necessary for recognition and binding to the target, helps in drug design, optimization, and new drug discovery. It includes both steric, like size and shape, and electronic features. So let us see an example. So it will be easy to understand. So this is a molecule, and this is a drug molecule. And what are the pharmacophores present in the drug molecule? So you can see N plus. So you can say this is a positively ionizable group. Then a alkane ring CH2 CH2 CH2. So it could be hydrophobic region. And then oxygen, etheric oxygen, blue color. That could be a hydrogen bond acceptor. And then a ketone group oxygen. That could be a again hydrogen bond acceptor. So these are the pharmacophores present in this particular drug molecule. So what is the importance of pharmacophore? So this is the basics of for rational drug design. Based on that, we can develop new drugs, helps in screening of compound libraries, and lead optimization by retaining pharmacophore features, explain structure activity relationships, and used in computer aided drug design and virtual screening. So how does it work with the target? So the pharmacophore features of the drug align with the complementary site on the biological target, leading to binding and biological effect. So we can see that this is the enzyme target, which is various binding sites. A pharmacophore can interact with that with different site by different interactions. Okay, what are the results or outcome? Strong and specific interaction, and then it shows some biological activity. So examples of pharmacophores in the drugs. So these are the some common drug molecules like beta blocker, ACE inhibitor, okay, or opioid analgesic. So these are the some example of pharmacophores. Now let us discuss about the pharmacology. So, pharmacology is the branch of the medical science that deals with the study of drugs and their sources, properties, actions, uses, and their adverse effect on living organisms. In simple word, it is the science of drugs. So, scope or what are the scope of pharmacology? So, study of the drug sources, chemistry and formulations, mechanism of drug actions on the body, therapeutic uses of the drug, adverse drug reaction and toxicity, drug interaction, development of new drugs, safe and rational use of the medicines. Okay, so how does the drug work? So we can see drug, it could be taken and it will first absorb, then distribute, then action, then excretion. So branches of pharmacology. So pharmacology has three major branches like pharmacodynamics, study of what the drug does to the body, and pharmacokinetics, study of what the body does to the drug. So pharmacotherapeutics, study of uses of drug in the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of disease. And toxicology, study of harmful effect of the drugs and their management. So what is pharmacodynamics? So as I discussed, as I told, it deals with the biochemical and physiological effect of drugs and their mechanism of actions. So key points: how a drug produces its effect, involves drug receptor interaction, signal transduction, and responses. So you can see the drugs bind to the receptor and then it creates the cellular response. Then what is pharmacokinetics? It deals with the fate of the drug in the body or how our body react to the drug. So it will be like absorb first, then distribute, then metabolize, then excrete. So this is the overall cycle of pharmacokinetics. So importance of pharmacology. So helps in discovery and development of new drugs, ensures safe, effective, and rational use of medicines, basis of modern therapeutics and clinical practice, helps in understanding adverse drug reactions and prevention of drug misuse, essential for pharmacists, doctors, nurses, and other health professionals. So type of drug action. So there are multiple types. Okay, simulation, increase normal body functions like adrenaline. Okay, it increase the heart rate. Depression, decrease in normal body functions like diazepam. Okay, anxiety decreasing drug. Replacement, replace a deficient substance like insulin in diabetes. Okay, and then kill or inhibits abnormal cell like chemotherapy drugs in cancer. So example of drug classes. These are the some example analgesic drug. Okay. So overall, we can say pharmacology is the science that connects the drug with the disease and the patient for better therapy and better health. Next is pharmacopoeia. So what is pharmacopoeia? Pharmacopoeia is an official legal recognized book that sets standard for identity, strength, and quality and purity of medicines and pharmaceutical substances. It provides the test procedures and specifications that ensure the safety, efficiency, and quality of pharmaceutical products. So, what is the key features? Official and it's legally recognized, prepared by the expert committees, contain monographs of drugs and drug preparations, and provide standard for identity, purity, and strength and quality, include test reagents, instrument, and procedures, revised periodically to keep standard updated. So content of pharmacopoeia. So general notice, legal status, scope, use of contents, abbreviations, symbols. General chapters like general requirement, taste, and procedure applicable to many drugs. Monographs, individual articles on drugs, okay, experiment and drug forms, okay. Appendix like reagent, indication, solution, reference standard, indexes, and table and list. So these are the content. Okay, so what is the importance and significance of pharmacopoeia? So it ensures quality, safety, and efficiency of medicines, protect public health, provides a legal standard in case of disputes, helps regulatory authorities in drug control, guides manufacturers in good manufacturing practice, facilitates uniformity and reliability worldwide. Example of major pharmacopoeias, like it has multiple countries are different pharmacopoeia, like Indian pharmacopoeia, British pharmacopoeia, United States pharmacopoeia. These are some examples and which year it was published. Okay, so type of standard in pharmacopoeia like identity, confirmed correct substance, purity, limits on purity, impurities, foreign matters, microbial contamination, etc., strength, assay, and quality. Okay, next let us go for what is bacteria. So we all know bacteria is a microscopic builders of life. So there could be good bacteria, it could be bad bacteria. So bacteria are microscopic single-celled prokaryotic microorganisms that lack a true nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. Okay, they are among the earliest and most abundant form of the earth, life on the earth, found in almost every environment. Okay, so what are the key features of bacteria? So So it's prokaryotic, as I told, no true nucleus or membrane bound organelles, unicellular, composed of a single cell, small size, typically 0.5 to 5 micrometers in length, reproduced by binary fissions, have cell wall, okay, which gives shape and protection, can exist in various shapes like cocky, this kind of shape, or it could be bacillus, like this kind of capsule kind of shape, spirilla, like a spiral shape, and vivorous, like this kind of shape. So this is the overall picture of a bacteria, the common bacteria. So you can see how the different parts are here. So importance, so of bacteria, so it could be helpful, okay, to digestion, nitrogen fixation, all this kind of reaction. It could be sometimes harmful also. It rot it, it spoil the food, sometimes generate infection in some cut or wounds. Okay. So what is viruses? So viruses are microscopic, infectious, non-living particles that can replicate only inside the living shell of a host organism. They consist of genetic material, DNA or RNA, enclosed in a protein coated called capsid, and some viruses have an outer lipid envelope. So what is the key features of virus? Extremely small in size, 20 to 300 nanometer, obligate intracellular parasites, cannot reproduce outside the host cell, contain either DNA or RNA, okay, have a protein coat called capsid. Some viruses possesses a lipid envelope derived from the host cell membrane and cause diseases in plants, animal, and human. As for example, influenza, COVID-19, dengue, HIV. So these are the pictures I'm showing of examples of different viruses. So this is the first you can see it is a influenza virus. Second one is adenovirus, then bacteriophage, then coronavirus, then HIV virus. So this is the overall pictorial representation of a virus. So you can see this spike which helps to attach to the host cell receptor. Then this one is the then next is lipid envelope derived from the host cell membrane, and capsid protein coat that protect genetic material, nucleic acid, DNA or RNA you can see here, and matrix protein helps in assembly and shape. So important of virus. So virus are non-living but show property of living. They replicate inside the host cell. So these are the some common important points about the virus. Now we should know what is vaccine. So vaccine basically increase the immunity and protect from various virus attack. So vaccine is a biological preparation that provides active acquired immunity to a particular disease by stimulating a body's immune system to produce antibodies and immunological memories without causing the disease. Okay, so how does a vaccine work? So vaccine first introduced in the body, then vaccine stimulates the immune systems. Okay, immune system produce antibodies and memory cells. Okay, if the real pathogen enter the body, antibodies and memory cells recognize and destroy it quickly, and it provide the protection from virus infections. So there are different types of vaccines. Could be live annullated vaccines contain weakened form of the pathogen, as for example BCG, MMR, OPV. Inactivated or kill vaccines, so contain killed or inactivated pathogens like IPV, hepatitis A. Toxoid vaccines contain inactivated toxins produced by the bacteria, as per your DPT. Subunit, recombinant, and polysaccharides and conjugate vaccines contain specific part like antigen of the pathogens, as per example hepatitis B. And mRNA and viral vector vaccines use genetic material to instruct cell to make an antigen, as per example COVID-19 mRNA vaccines. Okay. So these are the common name of common vaccines like BCG, which is used for TB or tuberculosis. Okay, this is a live annullated vaccine. OPV or IPV, there is a polio vaccine. Again, it is live polluted or sometimes inactivated also. A DPT, diphtheria, okay, tetanus, okay, and then hepatitis B, which is used to treat hepatitis B, AMMR, measles, mumps, rubella, okay, and then COVID-19 to treat the COVID-19 virus, okay. So importance of vaccines. So definitely it prevent infectious diseases, reduce severity, complication and death, protect individual and communities, okay, and help in controlling and eliminating the disease, cost effective public health measures. So storage, always the vaccine should be stored between 2 degree to 8 degrees centigrade temperature for its effectiveness. So in short, we can say vaccines train our immune system to fight diseases. They are safe, effective, and one of the greatest achievement of the modern medicines. Let us now discuss about the chemotherapy. So fighting cancer with the powerful medicines. Okay, this is chemotherapy. So chemotherapy is the treatment of disease, especially cancer, by the use of chemical substances. This is drug that destroy or inhibit the growth of cancer cells. These drugs travel through the bloodstream and reach the cancer cell throughout the body. So how does the chemotherapy works? So first, the chemotherapeutic drug is inserted in the body, mainly by IV or orally. The drug travels through the blood to reach the cancer cell in the body. The drug destroys the cancerous cell or stops them from growing or going and dividing. So over time, it helps shrink the tumor and relieve symptoms. Uses treat various cancers such as leukemia, lymphoma, breast cancer, lung cancer, colon cancer, ovarian cancer, etc. Can be used alone or with surgery or radiotherapy or targeted therapy. May be given before surgery to shrink tumors and after surgery to kill remaining cancerous cell. Okay. So types of chemotherapeutic agents or drugs. So we can class broadly in like alkylating agent, okay, antibiotic, plan alkaloid. These are some common examples. Okay. So there are some side effects associated with this chemotherapy. So the patient when uh, they are going chemotherapy to treatment, they feel nausea or vomiting, hair loss, fatigue and weakness, loss of appetite, mouth sore, low blood cell count. Okay. So important point. So chemotherapy affect both cancerous cell and some normal cells that grow quickly. It is not the same as radiotherapy. Okay. Treatment is given in cycle, allowing the body to overcome. Okay. So in short, we can say chemotherapy is a powerful weapon against cancer. With proper care and support, it can save lives and bring hope.